I saw so much in the taxi cab. The biggest thing here is discipline. You both need to step up and take control and have that authority when necessary through an action of consequences that allow them to think about their behaviour, not corporal punishment. What is the message that you're trying to convey to the children? I'm just going to grab them by their ear, and you know what? I'm going to hurt them and pinch them and lead them up the stairs by their ear roll so that it hurts. And you know what? When they say something that I don't appreciate, I'll just go and put hot sauce on their mouth so that it burns their tongue. When I get really, really angry, I'll just give them a smack. How do you justify doing what you do?
It's the only thing that seems to work for me.
That seems to work. Does it?
Probably not very effective.
Hot sauce does not teach children how to behave. What do we do when Emmett turns around and says, "Ha, you put a dab and it doesn't hurt, doesn't burn anymore"? What are you going to do? Put the whole pot in his mouth? What are you going to do when Emma Jo laughs at you because you spanked her and then she looks at you and says, "Doesn't hurt"? Smack her harder? What you going to do when your children become old enough to smack you back? Nobody's thinking about that.
I am now.
What do you want, Erich?
Peace, patience.
What do you think will allow you to have more patience?
If there's an effective means of discipline that I don't have to go to the extreme, I certainly don't want to have to hit them.
How would you feel as a father?
I'd be proud of myself. I'm doing a good job.
To actually sit here as a father and not feel proud of how you're parenting, it's not a good place to be. Let's talk about homework. You're not listening to Emmett. You've spent a lot of time arguing and not resolving. When Emmett turns around through his emotion and says, "I'm so frustrated, and he starts to cry. I don't want to hear it right now. I don't want to hear this right now. But I'm sure you must be really frustrated right now. And you know what? I can see you're really upset. Work with me here together. Let's look at how we can make this enjoyable. Because right now, it's not working."
It's definitely not.
Beverly, let's talk about your control.
Well, I like things done my way.
Give me what areas?
I like my clothes folded a certain way. Silverware drawer being a certain way, my closets being set up a certain way.
It shows you wanting to control certain areas because everything else is out of control. And it's been heightened by the loss of your father.
I do try to just let go, but it's hard.
It has been a year since you lost your beloved father, Beverly, and I want to talk about that. I don't believe that there's been an opportunity really for you guys to really understand that you are grieving, that you are going through bereavement, that the whole family are hurting in their own individual way.
I try to let my kids talk about it, but not ever going through this before. I don't know how to deal with it.
What I would love to be able to do is to help you all to feel very comfortable with being able to at least mention Grandpa, to start grieving and bereaving and going through the stages of that.
Sounds scary.
It is, because the emotions make you feel like they could kill you. But I'm still here. They don't.
Yeah.
We're gonna knuckle down and get some hard work done. Is that something we both want?
I want it.
I think we need it.
Do need it.
Meeting with Joe was an eye-opener. A lot of things you kind of don't think about when you're doing them. I'm ready to make some changes.
Respect in this house really doesn't exist. And Dad's approach to discipline leaves a lot to be desired.
Now I'm getting a spoon.
Let's all take a seat. Things do need to change. And what I want to do is work with this family in making sure that each member know how they behave and that they're accountable. Back a long, long time ago in London, you would go to a park and you would stand on your soapbox and you would basically talk about anything, okay? This soapbox is going to be used for a different purpose. We get a chance to stand up on the soapbox and talk about the things that we feel we need to be better at doing. Okay? So, you're on the soapbox. Emma Jo.
Listening, getting better with my brother and sister, not fighting.
Ah, that's very good. One by one, they all went up on the soapbox and spoke about the things that they feel they need to work on.
Stupid.
Saying stupid.
Oh, saying stupid.
And spitting at people.
And spitting at people. Yeah, I agree.
All right, Emmett.
Respect.
Respect. Fair enough. These kids know. They're really smart. They know what they shouldn't be doing. By saying it out loud, you're actually showing the rest of the family that you're aware of the things that you do that are wrong.
Arguing, listening, temper.
I was very proud of my kids that they were able to stand up there and talk about the things that they could work on.
Amber, do you have anything to say up there? Yeah, what do you have to say?
Buy a hat.
That's right. But the kids aren't the only ones who have to be accountable for their own behaviour.
I will try not to be controlling, respect. I think that kind of covers all of it.
Okay, Daddy, up you get.
I need to have more patience. I need to not be spanking anymore. Using the spoon, using the belt, pulling ears, and hot sauce too.
Emma Jo, she jumped up and down. She was like, yes, no more smacking.
No more.
I felt good about that because when he does that spanking and hot sauce, it really does hurt.
Okay, thank you, Daddy, okay?
Getting up there in front of the family, it's like everybody heard you say it, so now you got to carry through. The hard part is following through now.